and welcome to Season 4 of the Live Action Reboot, your sports and pop culture safe space until we decide otherwise. I'm your sports correspondent, Isaac from Memphis.
And I'm your pop culture correspondent, Mike from Orlando.
We know we've been on a very long hiatus, and for that, we are sorry.
I'm not. I'm only up here because the pool was too cold.
It is a little chilly.
But we are back for the summer to talk about sports and pop culture and anything else we want to make fun of.
Whether it be the downfall of the Warriors or the downfall of some cast members in Vanderpump Rules.
That's right. Or we could talk about the New York Jets getting Aaron Rodgers, or Raquel getting Tom Sandoval to have an affair.
I mean, sometimes you just gotta snag a narcissist just so you can stay relevant. Am I right?
And we'll talk about some blockbuster movies coming out this summer.
And which one had more guns? Was it the new Fast and the Furious movie or John Morant's Instagram Live?
But before we get started, we'd like to introduce a new segment. Live in the studio is Emmett with the weather. Emmett?
No, you have to point at one of them. What's the weather like?
Emmett, if you want to be a part of the show, you gotta participate. No, Emmett, it is not snowy.
I did say it was a little chilly.
Just do sports.
Fine. Welcome back, y'all. As summer starts, the NBA Finals is finally here. And Denver Nuggets star Nikola Jokic is finally a part of it. Which just goes to show you that you don't have to be the most athletic person in the league. You just need to wait for Anthony Davis to stop playing offense. Because it will happen. In the Eastern Conference, the Boston Celtics were down 0-3 to the Miami Jimmy Butlers, and they even managed to come back just to make sure that they lost Game 7 in front of their fans on purpose. And as far as the NBA Finals go, the number 1 seed in the Western Conference is taking on the last seeded team in the Eastern Conference. But don't you worry, as a trusted media member, I will make sure that I make everything about LeBron James. And in baseball, the Tampa Bay Rays are currently the best team in the league, while their players are just getting paid in food stamps. And O'Shea Ohtani and Mike Trout are the best players in the league, while their team is constantly fighting for participation awards. God, I can't wait for football.
Hello, everyone. Before I get started on my pop culture segment, let's get in a quick recap of RuPaul's Drag Race All-Stars 8. It's bad. And as we go into the summer, I feel like it's very important to distinguish between what is relevant and what is trying to stay relevant. For example, Lala from Vanderpump Rules is relevant because of her successful businesses and because everything she said on this season has largely made sense. Rachel tried to stay relevant by sleeping with Tom Sandoval because that dumb look she always has on her face just wasn't cutting it anymore. Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3 is the most relevant comic book movie since that one with all the white Spider-Mans. Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson and Gal Gadot are trying to stay relevant by crawling back to the Fast and the Furious franchise because their comic book movies were straight up garbage. So let's kick off this summer with a very relevant mini summer movie review montage. Take it away, Isaac.
The Flash is one of the most anticipated movies of the summer. And with Ezra Miller thriving in the DC universe, while Jonathan Majors gets to date Megan Good in the Marvel universe, it just proves once again that karma is in fact not real.
Fast X has recently hit theaters, and they managed to bring in critically acclaimed actress Brie Larson, all in an attempt to make Charlize Theron a little more comfortable, so she's not the only actor on set that's actually being taken seriously.
And of course, we have to talk about Guardians of the Galaxy 3, which is an absolute masterpiece as James Gunn makes Marvel relevant again amongst some of its fans, right before he takes over DC to make them relevant amongst literally anybody.
Last, and certainly not least, is the live-action Little Mermaid, which surprisingly does great service to the original. Now, I wanted the full immersive effect, so I had to see it in 4DX to get all those real-life elements.
Well, that's going to do it for us at the live action reboot. But before we go, Mike, would you like to play a game of Who Said What?
Do I have to?
That's funny. So today we've talked about who's relevant and who's not. So you just have to guess who said what. Is it famed narcissist Aaron Rodgers, or is it living piece of human garbage Tom Sandoval?
Wow, this is gonna be gross.
All right. You're not washed up. Your best days aren't behind you. Maybe they're just the beginning.
Aaron Rodgers?
Wrong, Tom Sandoval. I just think it's inappropriate talking about family stuff publicly.
Tom Sandoval.
Wrong, Aaron Rodgers. The only people who hate bringing up the past are hypocrites and people with bad credit.
Tom Sandoval.
Correct. I'm just gonna say, I'm not gay. I really, really like women.
Aaron Rodgers.
Correct. See, not too bad.
Yeah, what a great way to kick off Pride Month.
Well, that'll finally do it for us at the live action reboot. Y'all have a great day.
Take care, y'all.